We wanted to build something special just for you. Hi, I'm Sean Zalmanoff, one of the coaches and founders of Next Level Loan Officers. And last year I had an epiphany. I wanted to go back to doing the two things that I love the best inside of the mortgage world. Number one, that was helping people buy houses, and number two, forming relationships with loan officers. So on October 4th was my first day at my new company and leaving the corporate exec gig. So we decided what better way to help you than showing you the things that I am doing on a day-to-day basis, the mindset that I have, the activities, the ATMs that I'm doing, and just talking about how all things work so we can help you. We look forward to you tuning in and watching everything that we have in store. I will see you on the inside.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday, day after Super Bowl, day before Valentine's Day, day before the big consumer price index comes out tomorrow. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs on a fantastic Super Bowl victory. Great game all around. Can't ask for better than 35-35 with a few minutes to go in a game to keep it interesting. It's 9:20 in the morning on this glorious Monday. I'm on my way into the office right now, and I'm excited for the week. I love Mondays. Had a call scheduled right at 8:30 this morning that I took from the house. Got the boys on the bus, and then came back in, packed my lunch, and then had a call for an application. So she's going online. Actually, I already saw that she started it instantly. She's looking to buy in the next 2 months. She wants to actually be moved in, she said, in the next 2 months. So we had a good conversation. One of the things that I do with my agents, and this is a good script that you should always use. So she is working with a team that I've worked with for years, and this is my, how do you know them script. And she's like, just call an agency and we're the first to respond. I'm like, well, you are so lucky that of all the agents that you could have called, that this team was the first to respond. I personally use them, and I actually did, to buy a house a few years ago. If I hadn't used them, I would have still said, you're so lucky to find one of the best agents in St. Louis that you could possibly work with, and to just stumble upon them online by calling some random person, you're lucky. See, it's all about the third-party validation. Now, they could have also said, I've known them since I was a little lad. I've known them since one of my coworkers used them. And my answer would have been the same, just a little bit different. Oh, you're so lucky that your coworker used them and sent them to you. You're so lucky that you know one of the best realtors your entire life. See, it is all about that third-party validation, because I know that agent has said something very nice about me to make that person call me. And by the way, they called last night right when I was walking into my neighbor's house to a Super Bowl party, and they called my Ring Central number, so I knew it was a work call. But personally, man, if I can answer that phone right away, I do. I will tell them I'm busy. I'm going to call them back. And so I was able to set the stage for that conversation this morning. So I picked up the phone at, I don't know, it was probably 5:30 last night, and this woman's name was Heidi. And I was like, oh, hey, Heidi, I'm just walking into my neighbor's house. What are you looking for? So I'm looking for a home loan. I knew that because she was calling my Ring Central number, and found out who sent it to me, and was like, hey, are you free at 8:30 tomorrow morning? So that way I didn't have to worry about getting a voicemail, setting anything up. I can answer it real quick. When I talked to her this morning, she was like, my gosh, I wasn't expecting you to answer the phone last night. I figured it was just going to go straight to voicemail. I was like, oh, well, if I can answer it real quick, I do. And I also want to make sure that, she isn't calling the next person on the list. Because these realtors in particular, they love me. I'm their guy, but they have other people on their list. Now, I'm the first person on their list, and they make sure that they note that when they're talking to people, that they would use me to finance a house. But that means like it's speed to answering the phone. I know that like when people call into the office, like we really work on making sure that somebody is able to get to them, because they call other people. If they're searching on Google, they search here, they search there, like they will call another person. And so I want to make sure that I'm first to the party, and that's why I answered the phone last night. Took 2 minutes, set up the phone conversation for today. She's filling out the app. It's probably already done. As soon as I check my email, I'll see it. And she wants to close in the next couple of months. Plus, she's under 80% of the HUD median area income limit, so I can use that Borrower Smart program from Freddie and get her an extra $1,250 credit, probably $1,150 credit after she takes the class and pays the $100 or whatever that costs. But I mentioned that on the phone. I mentioned my 5K guarantee. So, just winning friends and influencing people as much as I can. Because that's the name of the game when you do what we do, is to make people know, like, and trust us. Shoot, I want to make them love me. So after I was done with the meeting with her, though, the quick phone conversation that we had, probably 15 or so minutes, I went and I got my daily reading done, packed my lunch, so I can just get to work, get after it. I mean, it's already 51 degrees here on February 13th, so I will probably be taking a nice little walk in the afternoon to clear my head and just get a little time during that midday when that brain fog sets in, so I can enjoy a little bit of sunshine and go crush my afternoon. Because contrary to popular belief, taking that 20-minute, that 30-minute break in the afternoon and clearing your head and getting some sunshine will actually make you immensely more productive than actually just trying to, be a boss and work straight through and get all of those things done because you think like it's the badge of honor for working super hard and working through everything, when really the most successful people, the richest people, monetary or really in life, is I'm speaking about it here, they take breaks, they invest in themselves, we refresh ourselves, we make sure that we're on top of our game, because you just can't function at peak level 7, 8, 9 hours a day every day. It's not possible. So make sure you're taking some time for yourself. Peace out. What's up? Just finished my team meeting that we have scheduled every day for 10:30. It's a quick check-in on pipeline projects, everything that we've got going on. And I just got my special guest. Nikki Bickham is joining me for the lowdown today. I've got Shane traveling. Katie and Kellen are on their way to Austin for another event that we have this week. So Nikki's going to be joining me today on the lowdown. Right next, I'm getting my rate email for the week. It's a big thing in my market that we send out our rates. Plus, it's a great way to touch base in agents to get a quick reminder of us, as well as in there I always drop some value. Most loan officers just say, here's my rates, and I use it as an opportunity to sell. I'm having a webinar this Wednesday, and so I'm inviting my agents to that as well too. So I got a lot going on here, and I'm ready to roll. Again, it's Monday. I love Monday. So we're getting ready for the lowdown here, and it's a special treat because it is just going to be me and Nikki today. All the other boys are off doing something. Nikki, you want to say hi to the world?
Hey guys.
Hi. So Nikki's been killing it in her business recently. 17 loan apps in just the last week. So we're going to talk about that today, answer the questions like we always do, and talk about the CPI that's coming out tomorrow.
Hi.
So I just picked up my big man here from Ninja Warrior.
Are you a ninja? Yeah. And man, I had a bang up end of the day. Got a few more apps today. Had some great calls with clients. It was just kind of good thing after good thing. And then I got to go see this guy do some Ninja Warrior action. And do you love yourself some Ninja Warrior? Do you climb walls?
Yeah.
Jump off tall buildings?
Yes.
Yeah. And what else? You got anything else to say to my friends on here that are watching?
Yeah. I have a butt.
And he has that too. Peace out.
Good morning, good morning. It is 7:44. I'm on my way to a quick meeting with a coach of mine. This morning, I have it's 50 degrees in February. It's like feels like spring's already here, but it should be a lot colder right now. So hopefully, as much as I love the warm weather, hopefully it gets cold again, because I just think that's what Mother Nature's supposed to do. But today's a big day. I have another presentation that I'm doing on how mortgage companies make money and why it matters. So I mentioned last week when I had my economic forecast that I was going to have another presentation lined up. And so I'm doing one that I did a few weeks ago, and I have over 30 people, I don't know exactly, signed up for this one. So I'm pumped, I'm excited to be able to share this message. I've refined my pitch to sell a little bit harder on me inside of it. I want it to be informative, but I want to make sure that I'm converting people, realtors, to send me business. And then I have a spot in it where I'm discussing inexpensive, fast, and easy, and how mortgage companies today need to be all three. And one of the things that I talk about is technology. So I have my next class set up. So right after that slide, I put in there, I've got a QR code to sign up for the next class. And in my next class that I'm going to do is I'm going to teach them about HomeBot and how we can co-brand and how they can put their database in there, and just the amazing success that I have with people opening that. Some of you might use Home IQ. I've just been using HomeBot for a long time, and so I think Home IQ is very similar, but I just don't want to switch because I have 11 or 1,200 clients that are in HomeBot already, and I want to make sure I just want to keep capitalizing on that. It prints money for me on a monthly basis, so I want to educate realtors on that. So this will be the third webinar I've done in 3 weeks, and so the next one I have scheduled for 2 weeks from today, 2 Wednesdays from today, and I think this will be a good cycle to where every 2 to 3 weeks, to at least one a month, but probably 2 webinars a month. I mean, I've got so much to teach. You know, we have so much inside of Next Level that we do, that we can teach our agents. And so to be able to just swipe those classes from other people, to be able to get ideas and build classes. You know, Rebecca Foote just did an amazing webinar. She's actually doing a 3-part series on a follow-up right now of how she teaches agents and how she's built her brand. And so I'm just excited to share all that today. So I'll probably get some quick camera action before I start that webinar, and I'll talk to y'all then. What's up, everybody? Sean Zalmanoff here. Just finished a little run with some friends, and it's a little rainy outside, but you know, it's a nice 37 degrees in February, so I can't complain about that whatsoever. We knocked out a little 4.5 mile loop to start the day, and now I'm going home to help my family start the day as well too. You know, I never got to check back in yesterday after my presentation, so I had 30 people, 31, 32, something like that signed up. And I think there was 16 people that joined, so like exactly half joined the webinar. I was promoting another one that I mentioned that I was going to do about HomeBot. Now, I didn't mention HomeBot. I just talked to them about how I had something great for my database. And I got most of the people that were on it to sign up. I recorded this webinar. I host all of them on StreamYard. And so I usually don't send out the replay link, but this one I did send out the replay link. Because frankly, I'd like this to be in as many people's hands as possible. Because I just think the more people that have my information, I don't care if other loan officers copy it, the more that it's out there, especially on what I spoke about, the more I'm going to win. Had another, we have 2 applications. I had several leads. I know I had at least 1 new application that came in yesterday, quite a few clear to closes. It was just it was a good business day. And then took my wife out to dinner last night, and we got dressed up and had a little fancy dinner, and that was good. This is actually a restaurant I was going to take her to last year for her birthday, and she got sick that day, and so we still wanted to go. They had this really awesome 5-course tasting menu, and so we went back and did that last night. I hope you guys have a great and fantastic day. I've got a little reading to do this morning, get the kids ready, and I'm just looking forward to another fantastic day.
This has been a day in the life of a top producing loan officer. And I hope you have found insight in watching what's going on this week to accelerate your personal life, to accelerate your business life, to clear some space in your mind so you can show up better for your family. That is what I promise to deliver to you every week. Until next time, friends, I'm Sean Zalmanoff. Peace out.